I'm feeling kind of nervous since it's my first time talking in English in front of the camera. Stay tuned, you'll get closer to your goal score in a shorter time. Hi guys, Linda here. From today in this category, Study with Linda, I'll be talking to you in English so that I can reach as many people as possible around the world. I'm feeling kind of nervous since it's my first time talking in English in front of the camera. To be honest, it also feels a bit awkward, but I hope I could get used to it soon. I'm going to give you some useful language tips since I got a lot of good study materials here. I met a lot of good online teachers, so I want to share mine with you guys as well. And I hope you guys stay tuned and find my video useful. Today I'm going to give you some useful tips on IELTS Speaking Test Part 1. If you familiarize yourself with the expressions I'll be talking today, you'll get closer to your goal score in a shorter time. In Part 1, you get questions about personal things. As an example, you have to answer questions like, tell me about yourself. Tell me about the house or the flat you live in. Tell me about the city you live in. Describe your hometown, etc. It could be anything, but these are the types which have been showing up in the recent few years. Also, no time is given, you have to give your answers immediately. Unlike Part 2, it's good to be well prepared to be able to answer your questions as soon as possible without pausing for too long. It's about your personal things, and of course they're also curious about you as a person, but most importantly what they want to see is if you're capable of talking with as many vocabularies as possible, and if you can express your thoughts using as many sentence structures as possible. Today I want to give you some useful expressions you could use in any situation. Basically, it will help you to make your sentence longer. When you talk about something you like, you could say, I'm really into, I really enjoy doing. For example, you can say, I really enjoy playing the piano. Or you can also just say, I really enjoy jogging or reading books. Or it could be more specific, like I like going to the beach, especially in summertime. And then comes the reason after that. Another thing you could say is I'm quite a big fan of. You only say this when you mention your favorite celebrity. You could also say I'm quite a big fan of movies or musical movies. You can also say I'm quite enthusiastic about. Enthusiastic is something like passionate. You could also say I'm quite enthusiastic about musical movies. You may also have to answer about the things you don't like. In this case, you can say I'm not a big fan of, or I'm not so keen on. This is also an expression I got to know for the first time while preparing for IELTS, and I think it makes you more sound like English native. And then there has to be a reason why you like something or why you don't like something. To continue with the reasons, you can say this might be because, the reason why blah blah is because, or this is due to the fact that. If you want to use due to, the noun has to come afterwards. If you want to say you like doing A and B both, but you like to do A better, then you could say I prefer A to B. This may make your sentence longer since you may have to mention why you also like B, but still you like A better for some reasons. In general, it makes your sentence more longer, which is good for your test result. I'm sure that you don't want to give just one answer, just one reason. At least you want to add some more specific details for your reasons, or you could also state other reasons on what you've just said. Then you can say, in addition to this, or as well as this. When it comes to personal questions, they could also ask you a types of question. The examiner will ask you what types of music or actress, sports, transportation, etc. Here, it's better to start with these expressions. Well, actually, of course, goes without saying, sure, obviously. And then, it's good to continue with the expressions like there's quite a wide range of. The reason I recommend you to say this is because it makes the sentence longer, as I said before. Not only this, you could also come up with new ideas while you state different kind of objects. You could finish this sentence by saying, but I guess the most would probably be, though I think the most would potentially be. You may want to continue giving a reason why this is your type. You can either say why it is your type by stating the good reasons for it, or why other types are not your favorites by stating the disadvantages or things that you don't like. Let's suppose he asked you what type of transportation you like the most. You want to say taxi is a type of transportation you prefer the most. Then you could either say taxi can save a lot of time since it brings you to the destination with the shortest route. Or, I think the buses are inconvenient because it makes a loud noise and most of the times it takes longer than I expected. I also have to consider traffic jam, or yes, I could say something like this. If you have more to say, you could also add, the point I want to add about buses is that. This could be your details about why taxis are the most preferable transportation for you, by stating the fact that you don't like buses for these reasons, these kind of reasons. So these were some expressions that you could use for IELTS Speaking Test Part 1 and the first video I taught in English. If you have any questions, just leave a comment somewhere down here. Comments are always welcome. I like reading comments. So that was the video for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful, and I hope all of you guys get a score that you wanna achieve. If you want more videos like this, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.